Hey, everybody. Welcome to Just a Point of View with Denise Reed. And I'm her. I want this to be an experience like we're having a happy hour. And that may or may not include adult beverages. That choice is up to you. But I wanted to invite you to share just my point of view, and I am specifically sharing my thoughts on happiness, and hopefully I can bring you some happiness in the meantime. I am doing a little bit of tweaking to my technology, and last week I felt like it sucked. Because I kept staggering and doing some craziness, but I didn't want to re-record my podcast or video cast just because it was weird, and I was just glad to be finished with it. And I'm moving on. This is a new day. This is a new podcast, a new video cast version of my content, and I'm thrilled to have you here in whatever capacity you're either watching or listening or both, because I am sharing my video cast through StreamYard, and they are helping me create my audio version of Just a Point of View, my podcast. I have been sharing this really fabulous, I always get confused as to which way I should go. So you can tell I'm struggling here, where you can see this really cool journal that my niece bought me. It's the 52 Lists for Happiness by Maurice Seal. You can see it on the ticker below. Thank you, StreamYard, for that. And I have been having a lot of fun exploring happiness for myself and trying to focus on happiness. And it has brought me so many wonderful things mentally, and hopefully it's giving pump you up for the week. I'm going to be adding additional content on different days, but I thought I would start with something that had to do with your mental fitness and capacity to bring joy to someone else. Because if you can't find joy for yourself, you definitely won't be sharing it with anyone else. And I want to be able to do that, not only for myself, but for everyone around me. And I hope that you feel that through this exchange of information. I would love for you to give me some comments about what you think about Maurice Seal's journal, the 52 Lists for Happiness. And there are links in the content descriptions about my video cast and podcast. And I hope that you'll take up the banner of creating your own happiness and try to get this 52 list for happiness for yourself, so you can explore and enlarge your happiness in your everyday world, and hopefully make some other people feel better as a result, as well as yourself. So today is going to be list 10. Thank you very much, StreamYard, for giving me these great banners to share the topic that I'm covering at the moment. So we're covering list 10 today, and list 10, according to Maurice Seal, is list the ways that you feel lucky. And I'm gonna share some of my list here, just kind of some highlights. I feel lucky that I woke up today. Just saying. Some people didn't make it through the night. They didn't wake up to celebrate today. And it sounds like a really silly thing that you would feel lucky about waking up, but I did. And like I've shared with my granddaughter, I said, you know, you may have some bad things happen to you, or what you think are bad things, but really it's a great day with maybe some bad things that happen to you. But the day is not bad. The day is a great day. And it's your chance to make it an even better day because you're spreading happiness. Whoop, whoop. I also thought I was lucky that I not only have a job, but I own my business. I get to control my destiny. And hopefully, if I spoil enough of my clients rotten and give them the services that they're looking for and anticipate their needs before they even ask, they won't ever leave me unless they just have to, because they don't have any other choice. We have some clients here at the Concierge Office Suites that have been doing business with us since 1995. That's pretty darn amazing. We, as a business, have passed many milestones, and not that it has been easy. We have faced some roadblocks, some difficulties over the years, just like every other business may have. But we've kept going. We're persevering. We're trying to make the world a better place. And so here we are. I feel like I'm really lucky to have a husband who loves me. Not everybody can make that claim to fame. And I know that he does, in his own weird, quirky way, love me. And, we've made it work. We've been married for over 30 years now. Very married. Just saying, not looking to experience this again for sure. All right. I feel lucky that I have a home. Not everyone has a home, and I recognize that. And I don't say that to gloat. I say that because I'm grateful to be able to have that opportunity. I'm lucky that both of my parents loved me and love me immensely. My father has since passed, but my mother is still with me, and I'm grateful that she still is with me. And I consider myself pretty lucky to be able to experience that, or even blessed. And that is beyond luck in my world. I have a bunch of other great things. I consider myself lucky to have this fun podcast and share these moments of joy with you and explore these moments of joy. And I hope that I made you think for a minute about how you might feel lucky. One of the things that I thought was really fun about this journal is that Moray asks how you can take action as a result of your own list, whatever list she's exploring in her journal. And here's what she says. She says in the take action section, she wants to know how you could make someone else feel lucky. She recommends this week hide something special in a secret corner of your neighborhood. Maybe place a crystal along a popular path, or hide $5 under a park bench, or leave an encouraging note in a library book for someone to find. Your love will bring them that feeling of luck. And it truly can be something that simple. I would much rather receive a heartfelt gift than you spend a lot of money and be in debt for something opulent. Because I know that if you took the time to explore something that had meaning for me, that I was truly a valued person in your existence. And I don't know about you, but it's great to be valued and appreciated for what you're contributing to someone's life, because time is extremely valuable and you can't bring it back once it's spent. There are no refunds, there are no returns, And whatever you did in this moment is what has meaning for someone else, if you've done it for or with someone else. So I hope that my thoughts on being lucky today have meaning for you and make your life better. I hope that you'll share some of your ideas about luck and maybe how you've created it. And somehow I feel like if you've had to create it, it has nothing to do with luck. It has to do with you putting yourself out there in the right place at the right time to meet the right person or encounter the right experience to change your world up. And sometimes you have to create your own luck by doing all of those things. And I hope that my podcast makes you feel lucky today, and that I have created a little of my own luck by taking this adult time out to share a little happiness and to create a little luck in your life. So go explore list 10 and create your own list of what ways you feel lucky. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a few minutes. And here's the journal, and the link is in the comments below or around my video, depending upon what platform you're watching it, the 52 Lists for Happiness. I hope that I've brought a little happiness to your world and that you have a great and awesome day today. Thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes. I'll talk to you later. Bye.